is moving forward with another Wind River 2, called Wind River The Next Chapter. It sounds like a Conjuring title. The Conjuring for The Next Chapter. Well, we're getting a new Wind River movie out of all sequels I ever thought would be made. This is not one of them. And this is coming from a guy who's a huge fan of the first Wind River. Came out in 2017, directed by Taylor Sheridan. Taylor Sheridan is well known now for the TV show Yellowstone, which the season 5 premieres this coming Sunday. And he wrote Sicario, the first Sicario, and the second Sicario. And he also did started the 1883 spinoff of Yellowstone. Anyway, he wrote and directed the first Wind River movie. That was his first directorial debut, feature film debut. And I love that movie. I think it's a great movie. I love the atmosphere, the Wyoming landscape, the chilling score. I think it's one of Jeremy Renner. Once again, it starred Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen. I think it's one of Jeremy Renner's best performances. I think it's also Elizabeth Olsen's one of her best performances. The music was great. The acting was great. Story, very compelling. The editing was great, especially in one sequence. So, and it was like a great pace, only like an hour, 45-minute movie. Bottom line, a great movie. I think so. Not a bad, directorial debut, if you will. So now they're making a sequel. But it's not going to be directed by Taylor Sheridan. And I don't even think it's not going to be written by Taylor Sheridan. It's going to be directed by, though, let me get this name right, Carrie Scotland. Now, she has directed episodes of The Handmaid's Tale. She's directed episodes of the Disney Marvel series, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now, she has more TV background. She's supposed to be directing the Cleopatra movie, or remake. The remake of Cleopatra with Gal Gadot. But this will be her first directorial film debut as a director. And like I said, in this article, it doesn't say anything about Jeremy Renner returning. It doesn't say anything about Elizabeth Olsen returning. And they're going to start shooting this movie in January. Less than 2 months away. So, what do I think about this? Excuse me. Do I think this is a good idea? Right now? No. Because I think the first one is so good that it doesn't need a sequel. On the other hand, if they announced before this movie starts shooting that Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen, or even just Jeremy Renner, is returning, then I'll be on board. Because I think once again, it's another mystery of there's some killings and someone has to investigate it. Almost like a true detective in a way. It very much, but in the West, but more Western, Wyoming. I would love to see Jeremy Renner return. Because he should be one of those people that goes on, goes and figures out the crime scene or whatever. So if Jeremy Renner or Elizabeth Olsen is not in this, I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. It almost feels like, in a weird way, it's like, oh, this is going to be a made-for-home video sequel. You know what I mean? You don't have Taylor Sheridan writing or directing. Right now you don't have Jeremy Renner or Elizabeth Olsen. So, for me, I'm like, it feels more like a direct-to-video sequel. It just has that feel right now. So, let me know in the comments below. This is the first time today that I'm hearing that they're doing a Wind River sequel. A movie that never called for a sequel, by the way. and it's not directed or produced or written by the original creator, Taylor Sheridan, and as of right now, it does not have Jeremy Renner or Elizabeth Olsen. So, I don't know. It feels like a made for home video sequel. Well, let me know in the comments below. Matt the Man here. Comment, and once again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.